Starting live. Hey guys, Adrian here from Oklahoma City, and Miss Kyra, she's in the background. And we just thought that we would come live today and do some yoga and just randomly chat because, well, this is what we do. We get coffee.
Yeah.
We do yoga.
There it is.
Coffee cheers. And we talk. So I'm going to kind of warm us up, and if you guys want to follow along, I'll give you the move, but we will be doing the move for a long period of time while we chat. So you can really just follow along and hang out with us. And Kyra will do some ab work with us, just standing up. Our whole routine is going to be standing up. So anybody can do this, mostly any levels. We're not trying to challenge you. We're just trying to have a conversation and show you that you can conversate and exercise at the same time because, well, you just have to.
Yeah,
move.
and there's going to be dog interventions. Like, if something happens, we're not going to, cut because it's live. So this is what we really have to do.
So we're just kind of warming up.
Keep track of the baby.
We got a baby running around. She's watering plants. We got 4 dogs. You know, we're getting ready for our Monday. I've got stuff that starts at noon. She's got stuff that she's got to do. She starts work back. Also, for all my friends that are on here, Kyra Hudspeth, if you don't follow her, she's a personal trainer. She does go to your house and do training if you like. So I'll kind of let her give you a spill of herself because a lot of my friends don't really know who Kyra is. So go ahead, Kyra. Tell them who you are. We got some followers.
I'm Kyra Hudspeth. I'm a personal trainer. My background's martial arts and corrective exercises. Just kind of how to do activity in your daily life, not like forcing yourself to be in a constructed box about it. You don't have to go to the gym. I love gyms. I'm a gym rat. But you can have movement in your day to have an active lifestyle, basically.
Yeah.
And do it pain-free and safe.
Pain-free is the key. That's me. I have to just relieve pain. So right now, one of the things that, I'll get closer so you can hear me. One of the things that I've been doing since I had my mental little, kind of breakdown, I've been standing in star pose. So I want everybody to just spread all your fingers, spread your toes as best as possible, and we're just going to star. We're going to look up.
She's doing it.
And you're going to make sure and hollow out your shoulders and pull your shoulders to the ground. Actively pull and actively pull up and just hollow out. And then the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to just start with our conversation. So we were talking about how COVID has changed us. So I want you to just say one word in your mind that's a positive word that COVID has taught you. And for me, it's how to be silent and still. So that's what I'm saying to myself, just to give you an example. Kyra, what would be your word or 2 words that COVID has taught you?
Oh, I think focus.
You may have to be louder.
Oh, focus!
I don't know. I don't have my glasses on.
I was there.
Yeah, meditate. Sorry. So her word is focus. Mine is silent and be still. So we have a cartoon playing now as well. We may turn that down.
Turn it down more.
Okay.
Let's turn it.
All right. So now we're going to come in to the prayer pose, and we're just going to
You want to see her? She's
say it as well. And then we're going to come out. We're going to do a Texas T. And we're going to do 4 squats. And I want you to go as low as you can. So how I've learned to be silent is in real estate, a lot of our marketing has to do with talking. And I feel like I do a lot of that, and I've learned to make a deal silently. And I actually have learned through all this is go in I get lead generation. And so I go in and I actually look at the leads, and I try to actually figure out who they are. So if you're in real estate or in sales, take this time to be silent with your customers or your clients and figure them out. Figure out really what your niche is. So one thing for me is that I really wasn't in my niche. You know, I was just selling real estate because I could sell real estate. I can make a deal happen. So for me, I am learning that maybe I don't even really want to be doing that. You know, maybe I want to sell something else. This is the perfect time for anybody to have a midlife crisis, a junior crisis, whatever. I just think it's finding yourself. Revelation. And that's what we were talking about. So Kyra, kind of tell them, let me get back. So we're just kind of stretching out our lower backs right now, if you can't tell, but I don't want to put my booty in Kyra's face. So I'm going to stretch. Y'all follow along and let Kyra chat with you about her revelation with her work and how she's kind of changing her lifestyle with work.
Oh, I used to be super constructed on having a set time and not being interrupted. I have to scoot forward. Everything is movement. And not be so rigid with my expectations for myself. I have to go forward more. I'm stretching my feet, by the way. So do whatever you want. Do some movement.
Just movement.
And
beauty.
Oh, side note, if you're in a chair and you don't, you can totally do a lot of stretching from there. We're going to do a video about that to come. But we talked about doing a podcast too. What is it? Slaggy? Lindsay?
Oh, shout out to Lindsay and Danae. They did a Slaggy post. If you guys have not followed their hashtag Slaggy.
Oh, baby's in the plant. See? Active lifestyle.
No, leave that.
Oh,
you can take this and play.
What was I talking about?
You were talking.
Coffee has not hit. Woo!
Your life. How your work has
my
changed.
changes. Oh yeah, focus on positive changes with this COVID. Do something new. I've learned to have focus time in the morning for myself, like reading and prayer, stretching. Even if it's writing in my journal. I'm doing some hip rocks, by the way. Getting ready for them pelvic works. Someone love me. Hi, love. I'm wearing the color of love. Yeah, totally ADHD here. But I was really able to take care of some tasks I've been putting off for like 18 months. And been able to morph into mom life versus just crisis mode. And even though a crisis happened, I think it was beneficial and a blessing for me because I've been able to work on some projects at home. I love you in the background. And I've been able to be focused on being a happy mom.
Happy
moms.
We want happy moms, not perfect moms.
That's right. I'm not perfect. Look at them. Puppy. But I woke up in this beautiful place and I was just so happy today. Yeah. Anyway, I have to, I think, credit because if we heard it, it's the Croods movie. The Croods, by the way. So I think that's Disney, Pixar. I don't know. Whatever. It's the Croods. If you heard it, you need to know. Is that it? Are we moving on?
So
I'm done stretching my
over
hips.
here.
So I'm ready.
If you have a footstool of any kind, you can utilize this for people with lower back issues. So if you saw, I was doing my cat-cows. So you can do your cat-cow on the ground as well, but sometimes it's better to have elevation when your lower back is hurting. So that's what I was doing back there, and then I also was stretching my legs. So one of the things, I was just like here, and then if you incorporate your arms with it, oh my gosh, it becomes a full body workout. And if you're doing exercises with us, and you're following along, and you're doing this, you will be sore tomorrow because we're actually balancing and we're using pretty much everybody, muscle in our body. I can get it out. So now we're going to switch legs.
Woo! Perfect timing. Look at that.
And if you fall, it's okay. So here we go. Whoops. I keep forgetting I have a fan right here. We're just going to come down. Then we're going to balance, and we're going to go down. The reason, too, I said it was all standing up, but, we got randomness going on here. So, the other thing to open up hips, and I've actually worked on this. I could not do it when I first started, but you can get a chair, So women hold a lot of our stress in our hips, thunder thighs. If you want to release some of that stress, you have to open it up. So one of the big healing moves, I guess you would say for me, that I do is I sit in this position and I open up my hips. I open up my pelvic area. That is where a lot of endometriosis pain is. For those of you that don't know, I do have endometriosis, and it brings inflammation. So I have to release that. So that's what I'm doing there. So that's another stretch. So now that we've been going for quite a bit, Kyra, once she gets done answering her text message, she's going to do some ab work. The ab work, we're going to be standing up.
Real life.
And to do that, we'll stretch while we're waiting. Okay? So since she's going to be, I already know kind of what she's going to do. We're going to kind of warm up our hips by just going slowly. Okay? And then we can start, once you kind of get stretching, you're like, okay? And then I like to put a squat in it and come up. Ooh, and come up. Okay, she's back. So we're going to let Kyra do some ab work with us real quick and get our abs sore. If you have a baby, it works better with the baby on the hip.
Baby on the hip, you can have a 10-pound weight in your hand like this or something.
Oh, I'll get my
First one is pretty easy. Yoga base tree pose. Oh yeah, she's got her weight going. See?
Here, I'll stand in.
If you have a baby on your hip, that's fine. You can have them up front.
Tree pose.
I like to really focus on the details. So pull your heels together like you're Mary Poppins. Make sure one toe's pointed forward. So pulling those heels together. Now zip, 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 zip up. Squeeze your glutes and push forward. Like you're in for a colonoscopy and you really don't want to be there. So then turn one foot to the outside, making like an L shape. Slide the heel up, keeping the pressure. Just hold it at the ankle today, especially if you have a weight. And just really focus on the zip all the way, excuse me, up and through. Pushing the hips forward to keep the balance. Pressure in the hips, hands, or above. There's a fan, so I can't do that.
You can even do this if you're balanced. And this will give your arms
Yes.
some workout.
If you want to add things in.
Only if you're balanced.
King is rolling in the sun out there. That's so cute. And Amelia is standing at the doorway with the screen like this. Da, da, da. Okay, pulling back up and in. Squeeze up and in. Lifting ribs with the abs. Shoulders down. Let's go for about 10 more seconds. If you're doing reps, get 3 or 4 or 5 more in. Hi, all these people. I'm waving at you, but I can see you, but I'm waving. And let it go slowly with control. Now your standing ankle, stretch it out. So you can do whichever foot. I don't care. Just make sure you do both. You can also rewatch the video and redo the exercises. Maybe once in the morning, once at night. I really want to do one in the bed.
All right, let's do the other side.
Other side up and in.
Yeah, one in the... Hey, stop. Sorry.
Shoulders down and back. I like being this close.
We need a mic.
We need a mic.
Scoot over.
I will project. How's that for work? Squeezing up and in. Okay.
My arms are so tired. Who's doing reps with me?
We got about 15 more seconds. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, my arms are so tired. I'm just
reps.
gonna hold it like I did on the other side for a minute. That's a good thing. You want to always
work on stability. 5, 4, 3, 3.5. Kidding. Slowly down. Yeah, and that works grip strength too. So you're working grip strength. Hey, you be soft to that doggy. Excuse us. All right. Next one for abs. We may not think it's abs, but it's pelvic floor. Pelvic floor. Okay. Big, wide plie stance. Toes out 45 degree. If you're a master at this, you can do whatever degree you want. Sink as low as you can comfortably, but so you can hold it, okay? Press the knees out. Now I'm going to put my hands here because I like to just dance. We're going to rock back and forth.
You can
just
put
go
your
for
hands
10.
up for a little bit.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Hi. can have your
The
your
point
dumbbells.
is,
Rock these hips.
rock them hips.
3, 2, 1. Press
Ooh.
up and out. Our goal is 20 next time. If you need to do 10, stop and take a break. You want to shift around. If you get a pop, hope it's a nice pop. Don't push into pain. Lower down while we're talking about it. Please do not perform any exercises that you are uncomfortable with and clear with your physician to do any exercises. Okay, and rock, rock, rock.
Woo-wee, I feel the burn this time.
You can do this sitting on your ottoman or your chair too. You just spread your
What? Yep.
spread your legs and just rock your hips. You're doing just fine with it. Come on, we got 4, 3. I think I might be off count. Who cares? 2 and 1. Press up. Don't just rock, fall out of it, okay? If you need to shake anything out. All right, last one. We're going for 30.
Oh.
If you need to do less, that's fine. Remember to use your zip in your belly, up and in. Okay, so big open stance, heels in line, lower down. Or if you're in your chair, sit tall, legs wide. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try to drop a little lower, even if it's a
Woo!
centimeter. Keep
Ah!
your knees wide.
Feel the burn.
Feel the burn.
Right here.
Woo! 10 more. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm shaking. Woo!
Do something new with
4,
your work. This is
3,
what,
2, 1. Oh. And it actually gets like right up in your deadlift zone. FY. So it's actually a deadlift toner, guys. Or ladies, if you like to deadlift. You know, these guys love their deadlifting. I think the max I've ever deadlifted was like 175. When I told somebody that, they were like, what? I was like, okay. But now I'm like holding my 10-pound dumbbell. I'm like, oh! So I need some pelvic floor. Okay.
take a drink of coffee.
Take a drink of coffee. I'm drinking water because my coffee.
Or water. Yeah, water's always good. If your kids are around, have them drink water. So we've all been doing new things with these kids being home and things, and I think a lot of people are in their like last weeks of school, last days of school. So shout out to parents. Cheers. Virtual cheers to you all for teaching your kids what people get paid to do every other year. Now you know how they feel. Maybe, just maybe, we all have a certain respect for the teachers, or a new respect for the teachers that you didn't have before. Because I know that I personally do not want to be a teacher. I love children, but that's not her. She's here, but it's a dog. I bet it's King rolling. No, King's here. We just had something go down in the backyard. We're trying to figure out what that is real quick.
Oh, doggy fell off. It's okay. I think it was Kizzy throwing up.
Oh, was it? Oh, just a dog. Okay, so I'll do an ab. Let's see. Okay, so for all you athletes out there, let's do some knee ups. So, yeah.
Good.
And so we're going to do some knee ups. And I don't really know how long we're going to go because she just worked our butts off on those hips. But here we go. So we're going to start off slow, and you're going to just make sure you're at a 90-degree angle, okay? And then we're going to pick that up. So if you got kids going, you want to get their energy out real quick, you tell them to do some knee ups. And do it for 30 seconds. Here we go. Ready?
No timeouts. Do some
Uh-oh.
knee ups.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Oh,
Baby,
plant.
taking plants out.
Baby plants.
All right, here we go. Ready? I can't. Woo. Okay, here we go. So we're probably at 25, 24, 7. 2 different levels going. So I do this because I like to get a little bit of this jiggle going. So I'm not counting. Are you counting?
No, I'm just gonna go. I'm
Okay.
just gonna go for fun.
Okay, I'm just doing for fun too. Okay, I'm tired. All right, take a break, and then we'll do 2 more rounds.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Activating the front now versus before we did a lot of lower in and back and outer.
Okay, 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. We're getting that heart rate up.
Amelia's lifting a weight over here.
Yeah. Yeah, baby lifting weights.
Yeah.
Here we go. Pick it up. Come kids, pick it up. Get some exercise. Sweat.
Come on.
This is going to be the most that we're moving today.
did.
So keep going. Get them legs up.
Woo, quads.
All right, if you're tired, pick it up. All right. Release. Say those words or the word that you started out with. Oh, yeah. You should be feeling a little bit of our workout. I would love for you guys to share the word, your children's word, whatever it was, in our comment box. We're going to go for one more round. I'm not going to lie, I need some water. I don't need coffee. So, let's get it.
Extra break. It's okay to have an
Extra break.
My hips are still burning.
I know.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
All right. Here's our last round.
Last round.
Let's pick it up. I don't really care how long you go, just go. And I want you to go as fast as you can. So again, we're going to start. The point is making sure your knees go up to that 90-degree angle. So here we go. Pick it up.
Are you doing it? Are you doing it? Are you doing it?
Go faster if you're tired. Ooh, you want that booty? Want a bubble booty? Do these. Oh, oh. Woo. Awesome. So, now let's just cool down. We're going to rock back and forth slowly. Drinking water. Laughing with whoever's in the room with you about how silly Ante and Kyra looked just now. Who cares? I moved, and I hope you moved today too. I don't care if you go to the gym or if you stay at home. The benefits of moving are the same. Granted, yes, some people do it more, are more dedicated, but just moving alone, you guys, helps. So, that's the key here, is to move. Okay? So, now we're going to, we started in the star, you know? So now we're going to do a little bit more ab work. It's going to be less intense, but it's going to cool our abs down. It's going to make us use our whole, what is this? Stomach area?
Abdominal. Abdominal muscle.
I'm clearly tired. Abdominal muscles. So what we're going to do is we're going to be in a star, everybody. And we're going to just touch our toes. Okay? And we're going to go slow. We're going to stay balanced. And we're just going to touch our toes. And we're going to breathe. Breathe in your nose. Out your nose. Out your mouth. Just calm. Slow your breathing down. Slow your abs down. Cool them off. Take a big deep breath in between. Care if you look silly, who cares? Stretch it out. Okay, so now we're gonna have our hands in prayer and we're gonna just start twisting slowly and controlled, I'm sorry.
It's English. We can make it up.
It's true. Now you're going to release your hands, let them shake, and we're going to do the same thing. And this is what Yoga with Adrian out of Austin, she says, knocking on heaven's door, because we're about to wake up our entire stomach. You're going to go to the bathroom If you haven't went to the bathroom, you about to go to the bathroom.
Go bathroom.
If you went to the bathroom, you can go again. So now we're just gonna go quicker. You're gonna go quicker. The important thing is keep your hips still. And you're gonna start feeling your back pop. If you need to pop the upper back, swing your arms like this and just get them swinging. Let gravity do the work that a chiropractor costs $100 an hour or whatever. Let gravity do it. So just swing your arms, really get the juices out, keeping those hips still. Oh yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I feel it in my the tips of my fingers. Ooh, my knees just popped. Just keep going. Keep rotating that trunk. Getting those small and large intestines up and going so that it can process our food. Now just kind of, yeah, just stretch it out, you guys. Rotate your trunk. This is awesome as well, swinging your arms. Oh, now go the other way. Stop in star pose. Look up, hollow your shoulders out, pull them down, fix your shirt. And remember that it is before noon and you have already done something good for yourself. You've had good conversation. You've listened to good conversation with whoever's in your living room. If nobody's in your living room and you're listening to us, great. Remember your words. Everybody say it 7 times. Say your word or your phrase to your head, looking up towards the sky. Breathing.
Fly into tomorrow.
Keep saying your word or your phrase. I want you to kneel your head, bow your head to the universe, to your God, to whomever it is that you believe your higher power is. Bow to them and say the word 7 more times. I hope the light that within me has shined upon you today, and you have a great day, a great Monday, a great week, and namaste.
Namaste.